Apprentice Instructor, Bow 2, second degree black sash, advanced, intermediate, beginner level students. 75 jumping jacks.
Yes, ma'am.
Begin.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Push-up position. First set of 10 push-ups. Begin. 1, man. 2, man. 3, man. 4, man. 5, man. 6, man. 7, man. 8, man. 9, man. 10, man. Rest kneeling. Second set. Yes, ma'am. Begin. 1, man. 2, man. 3, man. 4, man. 5, man. 6, man. 7, man. 8, man. 9, man. 10, man. Last set. Begin. 1, man. 2, man. 3, man. 4, man. 5, man. 6, man. 7, man. 8, man. 9, man. 10, man. On your back for bicycle crunches. First set of 25. Begin. 1 man, 2 man, 3 man, 4 man, 5 man, 6 man, 7 man, 8 man, 9 man, 10 man, 11 man, 12 man, 13 man, 14 man, 15 man, 16 man, 17 man, 18 man, 19 man, 20 man, 1 man, 2 man, 3 man, 4 man, 5 man. Rest. Second set.
Yes, ma'am.
Begin. 1 ma'am, 2 ma'am, 3 ma'am, 4 ma'am, 5 ma'am, 6 ma'am, 7 ma'am, 8 ma'am, 9 ma'am, 10 ma'am, 11 ma'am, 12 ma'am, 13 ma'am, 14 ma'am, 15 ma'am, 16 ma'am, 17 ma'am, 18 ma'am, 19 ma'am, 20 ma'am, 1 ma'am, 2 ma'am, 3 ma'am, 4 ma'am, 5 ma'am. Last set. Begin. 1 ma'am, 2 ma'am, 3 ma'am, 4 ma'am, 5 ma'am, 6 ma'am, 7 ma'am, 8 ma'am, 9 ma'am, 10 ma'am, 11 ma'am, 12 ma'am, 13 ma'am, 14 ma'am, 15 ma'am, 16 ma'am, 17 ma'am, 18 ma'am, 19 ma'am, 20 ma'am, 1 ma'am, 2 ma'am, 3 ma'am, 4 ma'am, 5 ma'am. Sit up. Feet straight out in front. Reach up, bend forward, touch your toes. 1 ma'am, 2 ma'am, 3 ma'am, 4 ma'am, 5 ma'am, 6 ma'am, 7 ma'am, 8 ma'am, 9 ma'am, 10 ma'am, 11 ma'am, 12 ma'am, 13 ma'am, 14 ma'am, 15 ma'am, 16 ma'am, 17 ma'am, 18 ma'am, 19 ma'am, 20 ma'am. Bend one leg in, reach up, bend forward, touch your toes. 1 ma'am, 2 ma'am, 3 ma'am, 4 ma'am, 5 ma'am, 6 ma'am, 7 ma'am, 8 ma'am, 9 ma'am, 10 ma'am, 11 ma'am, 12 ma'am, 13 ma'am, 14 ma'am, 15 ma'am, 16 ma'am, 17 ma'am, 18 ma'am, 19 ma'am, 20 ma'am. Switch sides. Reach up, bend forward, touch your toes. 1 ma'am, 2 ma'am, 3 ma'am, 4 ma'am, 5 ma'am, 6 ma'am, 7 ma'am, 8 ma'am, 9 ma'am, 10 ma'am, 11 ma'am, 12 ma'am, 13 ma'am, 14 ma'am, 15 ma'am, 16 ma'am, 17 ma'am, 18 ma'am, 19 ma'am, 20 ma'am. Bottom of the feet together. Flap your tiger ears. Push the knees down, back held straight. Bend forward, touch your nose to your toes or as low as you can go. 1 ma'am, 2 ma'am, 3 ma'am, 4 ma'am, 5 ma'am, 6 ma'am, 7 ma'am, 8 ma'am, 9 ma'am, 10 ma'am, 11 ma'am, 12 ma'am, 13 ma'am, 14 ma'am, 15 ma'am, 16 ma'am, 17 ma'am, 18 ma'am, 19 ma'am, 20 ma'am. A seated angle, legs wide apart. Lift yourself up and turn to your right. Turn and shift to the other side.
center, a seated angle, legs wide apart.
Yes, ma'am.
Palms up, back straight.
Yes, ma'am.
1, ma'am.
2, ma'am. 3, ma'am. 4, ma'am. 5, ma'am. 6, ma'am. 7, ma'am. 8, ma'am. 9, ma'am. 10, ma'am. 11, ma'am. 12, ma'am. 13, ma'am. 14, ma'am. 15, ma'am. 16, ma'am. 17, ma'am. 18, ma'am. 19, ma'am. 20, ma'am.
Reach to one side.
Yes, ma'am.
Reach to the other side.
Yes, ma'am.
Widen your stretch if you can. Reach to both sides. Touch your head to the floor or as low as you can go.
Yes, ma'am.
1, ma'am. 2, ma'am. 3, ma'am. 4, ma'am. 5, ma'am. 6, ma'am. 7, ma'am. 8, ma'am. 9, ma'am. 10, ma'am. 11, ma'am. 12, ma'am. 13, ma'am. 14, ma'am. 15, ma'am. 16, ma'am. 17, ma'am. 18, ma'am. 19, ma'am. 20, ma'am. Last stretch, feet straight out in front. Bend one leg back and lean back.
Yes, ma'am.
Switch sides.
Yes, ma'am.
Stand up, twist it out, do any additional stretches.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, we have been working on our tiger stances. Our tiger stances are the foundation of our Kung Fu, or as Mr. Gage likes to say, the ABCs of our Kung Fu. You see these stances pop up everywhere in all the forms. So if you learn how to do them well, and you practice doing them well, your Kung Fu is going to be really awesome. So make sure that you stay focused, make sure that you're doing low stances. For my more advanced students, try to make sure all of your stances are staying at the same height. So try not to come up in between your stances. Try to stay low and keep your head on the same level the whole time. All right, let's go ahead and run our stances. Attention stance.
Yes, ma'am.
Stand tall.
Yes, ma'am.
Open tiger claws. Say tay, tai, pay.
Tay, tie, hey.
Horse stance center.
Horse stance center.
Bow stance right.
Bow stance right.
Horse stance center.
Horse stance center.
Bow stance left.
Bow stance left.
Horse stance center. stance right.
Dragon stance right.
Horse stance center.
Horse stance center.
Jump to kneeling left.
Jump to kneeling left.
Dragon stance left.
Dragon stance left.
Horse stance center.
Horse stance center.
Feet together. All right, so one stance that I want to talk about is our bow stance. So when we do our bow stance, we don't have to stay on this straight line that we created. We can actually step out a little bit. Remember, when we do our bow stance, we want to make sure that there's a little bit of space in between our feet. You know how we walk around and we have our hips kind of at shoulders width distance, and we're able to stay really balanced, right? Because we practice doing this all the time. We walk around like this all the time. So in that same way, we want to make sure that we leave a little bit of space in between our feet when we step into our bow stance. So we don't want to step on a line. We want to make sure that we're stepping out a little bit so that there's a little bit of space and we can point our hips straight forward. All right, so this next time that we go through, I want you to practice doing that. Practice stepping out a little bit into your bow stance on both sides. Attention stance.
Yes, ma'am.
Stand tall.
Yes, ma'am.
Open tiger claws. Say tay, tai, pay.
Tay, tai, pay.
Horse stance center.
Horse stance center.
Bow stance right.
Bow stance right.
Good job, Aiden, yes. Horse stance center.
Horse stance center.
Bow stance left.
Bow stance left.
Horse stance center.
Horse stance center.
Cat stance right.
Cat stance right.
Horse stance center.
Horse stance center.
Cat stance left.
Cat stance left.
Horse stance center.
Horse stance center.
Cross stance right.
Cross stance right.
Horse stance center.
Horse stance center.
Cross stance left.
Cross stance left.
Horse stance center.
Horse stance center.
Crane stance right.
Crane stance right.
Horse stance center.
Horse stance center.
Crane stance left.
Crane stance left.
Horse stance center.
Horse stance center.
Jump to kneeling right.
Jump to kneeling right.
Make it a true cross stance. Bend those knees. Dragon stance right.
Dragon stance right.
Horse stance center.
Horse stance center.
Jump to kneeling left.
Jump to kneeling left.
Dragon stance left.
Dragon stance left.
Horse stance center.
Horse stance center.
Feet together. Go ahead, shake it out. All right, this next time, I'm going to come around and I'm going to check your bow stances. So make sure that you're stepping that foot out when you go into your bow stance on both sides, all right? Attention stance.
Yes, ma'am.
Stand tall.
Yes, ma'am.
Open tiger claws. Say tay, tai, pay.
Tay, tai, pay.
Horse stance center.
Horse stance center.
Bow stance right.
Bow stance right.
Step back a little bit. Good. Yes, good, good. And that front knee. Horse stance center.
Horse stance center.
Bow stance left.
Bow stance left.
This way. There you go. Good, yes. Go a little bit this way. Good, yes. Perfect. Horse stance center.
Horse stance center.
Feet together. Whew, that's a long time to hold a bow stance, right? Go ahead, reach up, bend forward, touch your toes, try to keep the legs straight. And come back up. All right, we're going to run through our tiger stances one last time. We're going to go a little bit faster this time, but make sure that you're still doing good form. Don't let your form suffer just because we're faster. All right? Attention, stance.
Yes, ma'am.
Stand tall.
Yes, ma'am.
Open tiger claw, say tay, tie, pay.
Tay, tie, pay.
Horse stance center.
Horse stance center.
Bow stance right.
Bow stance right.
Horse stance center.
Horse stance center.
Bow stance left.
Bow stance left.
Horse stance center.
Horse stance center.
Cat stance right.
Cat stance right.
Horse stance center.
Horse stance center.
Cat stance left.
Cat stance left.
Horse stance center.
Horse stance center.
Cross stance right.
Cross stance right.
Horse stance center.
Horse stance center.
Cross stance left.
Cross stance left.
Horse stance center.
Horse stance center.
Crane stance right.
Crane stance right.
Horse stance center.
Horse stance center.
Crane stance left.
Crane stance left.
Horse stance center.
Horse stance center.
Jump to kneeling right.
Now jump to kneeling right.
Dragon stance right.
Dragon stance right.
Horse stance center.
Horse stance center.
Jump to kneeling left.
Jump to kneeling left.
Dragon stance left.
Dragon stance left.
Horse stance center.
Horse stance center.
Feet together. All right, go ahead, shake it out, catch your breath. All right, we're gonna move on to our blocks now. So we're gonna start with our newest block. We actually haven't learned the block yet, but we learned the arms last time. This one is our down, up, out. Remember, when you're doing your down, up, out, you wanna make sure you're crossing at the forearms and not the wrists. Because if I'm coming and I'm doing a crane front kick, you don't want to catch that with your wrists, right? It's going to hurt really bad. So make sure you cross at the forearms. We want to block with that meaty part right there. And we want to make sure that we flex those wrists back, and we're doing our tiger claw. So when we do this one, we're going to do it in a horse stance. We're going to block down, like somebody's coming to kick the groin, walk up like someone's trying to kick us from above in the head, and then out like we have two opponents coming at us. All right, let's go ahead and give it a shot. Attention, stance.
Yes, ma'am.
Stand tall.
Yes, ma'am.
Open tiger claws, say tay, tie, pay.
Tay, tie, pay.
So we're gonna go down, up, out. Make sure you breathe while you're blocking. Down, up, out, 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 down, up, out. Feet together.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, very nice job. Shake out your legs. Now we're going to review our other two blocks that we've learned, our tiger front block and tiger outside block. Remember, our tiger front block comes from back behind our head and squeezes into a claw at the very end. Attention, stance.
Yes, ma'am.
Stand tall.
Yes, ma'am.
Open tiger claws, say tay, tie, pay.
Tay, tie, pay.
Tiger front block. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Take it down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Feet together.
Yes, ma'am.
Shake it out. Go ahead, grab one leg, pull it back. And switch.
Yes, ma'am.
Feet together.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Last, we're going to go over our our tiger outside block. This one circles in front of our face or in front of our chest, in front of our face, and out into a tiger's claw. Remember, more advanced students, I want you to clear the arm as you bring your hand back to chamber. So bring your arm along the outside as you claw out. All right, attention stance.
Yes, ma'am.
Stand tall.
Yes, ma'am.
Open tiger claws. Say tay, tai, pay.
Tay, tai, pay.
Tiger outside block. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Feet together.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, don't forget about that other hand when you're blocking. I know sometimes after you clear, it's easy to just forget about it, but make sure you bring it back tightly to chamber. You want to pull your shoulder back and pull that fist up right by your ribs. Attention stance.
Yes, ma'am.
Stand tall.
Yes, ma'am.
Open tiger claws. Say tay, tai, pay.
Tay, tai, pay.
Tiger outside block. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Feet together.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, very nice job. Let's go ahead and bow out of our basic training. We follow the 5 parts: faith, respect, perseverance, patience, and humility. Bow to second degree black sash, advanced, intermediate, beginner level students, everybody at home. Great job, basic training.